Morning everybody, Mick from Meat Smoke Fire here, and I'm still getting dressed.
Yeah, I'd sort your top out.
Yeah, sorry. Hadn't realised it was already 11:30, even though I've been up for hours, and didn't need to be. Anyway, but you'll see, I'll explain what I've done and why that's all happening. Anyway, 3 cooks today are ribs, 2 different types. We're going to do one Indian, so there's going to be sort of an Indian theme today. So we're going to do an Indian tamarind, sweet and sour, sticky ribs, but we'll also just do a standard ribs because we've got some friends coming over who will probably get here halfway through the cook, or about 12. Anyway, we are going to do some Indian chip butty, which basically is rotis with some fried potatoes in them, and so I need to get moving on those. We are going to do, what am I forgetting, Helena? A salad, a coleslaw, and what's the third dish? Chicken. Gunpowder chicken, the signature. God, I'm hopeless. I have to write these things down every week. When we discuss it, I now have to write it down so that I can remember the following day. Oh, I'm a bit quiet. Okay, I might have put, let me just see if I've, hang on one sec. I'll turn the phone, or put the phone in a different way there. Let me know if that's any better. I think I've still put it in wonky, but we will find out. If not, we will work something out. Anyway, so you've got all of those. So while we're doing our thing, Andrea's back from her holidays.
I didn't holiday.
No, I'm joking. You get upset about that every time.
Yes, because I haven't had a holiday.
No, I know you haven't had a holiday. You were out for lunch.
I was.
Yes. Anyway, so Andrea's on the camera. Oh, it's no better. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to take the phone out of the case. Maybe the case.
Oh, it is now.
Oh, well, now I'm halfway through it. You're just going to have to bear with me. This is going to make great TV. Right. Sorry, peeps, we're back. Right. Helena on the keyboard saying that it's fine. Thank you. We've got Mama here. And today, are you doing the shaking, Helena? We've done her a cocktail. I mean, 11:30 in the morning, cocktails, why not? So she has a brandy daisy. So what is it, Helena?
It has got brandy in it, a drop of rum, some curacao and some sugar syrup and a bit of soda water.
And it's delicious. We had a little sip beforehand. Anyway, right, let's crack on. Andrea.
Yep.
How's it going? I'll get good at this one day. Right, so first thing we need to do, for the chip butty, I have some potatoes that I've cubed into about a centimetre squared. They're all sitting in water. And to that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of turmeric and half a teaspoon of salt. So we'll get that in there. I might put a little bit more water in, and I need to get those boiling. So I'm just going to give them a quick stir. Get the turmeric in amongst them. Might put a tiny bit. No, I'm going to stick with it like that. Right. So that's what they look like now, and they're going to go on this egg over here direct. And I'll tell you what I haven't got. I haven't brought any candles out. So, straight in here, this egg is at 180, 200. So we're going to start heating up. I want to boil it. I want to part boil those, so we're going to get those going. Right, I'll open it up a little bit just to give us half a chance of finishing today. I think I've bitten off more than I can chew again. Right, next thing we need to do is make a barbecue sauce. So I'm going to use one of the big green egg, what do you call these, basting pots. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there, and I'm going to chuck it on the same egg to warm up. So we can cook it over here. So on this egg, I'm going to chuck it in, put it side by side, that will warm up, and then we're going to fry off. I've got some garlic, some ginger, some chilli, finely chopped chilli. We're going to get that in there. We're going to put in some tamarind. So this is going to be the Indian style barbecue sauce. A small piece of sugar and some molasses. So that will be our barbecue sauce. Right, let's show you what's happening over here. I got up really early this morning to put these ribs on, and they've cooked a lot quicker than I expected. So these are going to be ready. So we've got them on the Let's Queue. We've got the carousel on there. I've done them indirect the whole time. So they've just been on there spinning. There's no wrapping them. They've just been on. I flipped them over once. But they're dried out. Not dried out. They've cooked. You can see the bones are pulled back a little bit. And if we were to probe those, they should be nice and tender. I haven't tried this. Oh, yeah.
Back.
So they're going in beautifully. We've got this little hot... I'm going to have to get another Wi-Fi thing out here. But they're going to be perfect. So we're going to put 2 lots of barbecue sauce on those. So we're going to make that barbecue sauce. I'm just letting that heat up. That will go over and we'll get... yeah, let's get it in there. And it can cook. Just don't let me burn it. So a little pan. It's got a bit of oil in. Just warm these through. Now, you could do this on the hob inside, but... So give that about 2 minutes and that'll start to boil down in there. The pan will warm up and we're all good. Right. So that's going to be our potatoes, which are going to deep fry over there. We've got our ribs. Oh, we've got our ribs over there. We've got our chicken to prep. So let's get on and do that. So I have in the fridge just some, I've forgotten one thing. Can I have half an egg whisked up in a cup? I don't know how I've forgotten that.
Please.
Please. Oh dear. I'm having a day today, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Right, in here. Oh dear. It's getting up too early. I was up at 6, it was absolutely lashing it down this morning at 6 when I lit that. Did all the thing, got it all set up, put the ribs on, went inside, and as soon as I went inside it stopped raining. So just somebody telling me it shouldn't be doing this. So we have chicken thighs. I've got some teaspoon of coriander, teaspoon of cumin, 2 garlic cloves all chopped up, some cinnamon and some salt. So we're going to put all of those in with our chicken and just give those a little... This is going to get messy. I always put my apron on. And we're going to put half an egg in there, which I forgot. I don't know how I managed that.
This is a whole egg.
Okay.
I couldn't know.
Okay, a whole egg. We've got a whole egg, so I'll put half in. Which is always easier said than done, because they're quite slippy. Right, half an egg going in there. I'm just going to whiz these up with a fork, and then I'll get my hands in there. We're going to just coat all of this to get it nice and sticky. And this is going to be our gunpowder chicken, so our spices. Let me just... again, wrong colour shirt.
You should be wearing a hazmat suit.
I should. Right. So all of those are nice and sticky now. And then in here, I've got gram flour. Let me just wash my hands. Who have we... Oh, I've caught her out. She's, I was going to say who've we got on, but Helena's stirring our ginger and garlic. How's it looking? Is it starting to cook? Okay, that's cool. Right, here's our gram flour. So this is just chickpea flour, gram flour. You can get it from all supermarkets now, and we're going to put that on there and then deep fry it. So what I want to do is check how warm our oil is. It looks like probably need to be turned up a bit. 160, 170. Yeah, I want 180, so we're a little bit low. So what I'm going to do is turn it up quite a lot, because as soon as we put cold stuff in there, it's going to pull the temperature down, and then having a bit of fire underneath will bring it back up. So let's just go over to our barbecue sauce, and we can talk to Helena while we're over here. So Helena, who have we got on?
We have got Dave Barbecues.
Morning, Dave Barbecues.
Binksy.
Morning, Binksy.
We've got Carlos, Jeanette Harvey.
Carlos Montero.
Yeah.
Is he still on his holly bobs, or is he home now?
Daryl Bishop, Jane Bleakley.
Morning, Darren.
Scary Prowler, Jane
Morning, Jane.
Mackenzie.
Morning, Scary Prowler. Don't like that name. That's really spooky. Don't know who you are, but you're often on.
Paul Johnston, Franco.
Morning,
Martin,
Paul.
Phil. I love this one. Snarby's Barbie.
Snarby's Barbie, like that.
Sue.
Morning, Sue.
Expert Barbecue.
Wow. Morning expert barbecue.
Who else? Anita, Mrs. Pitmaster Pedro has been on and popped off. Ben Slater Farming.
Morning, Ben. We did your cocktail 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago.
John Pritchard.
Morning, John.
Mike Jackson.
Wow.
Number 2.
Morning, Mike.
No, number 22 Smokehouse.
Morning, number 22 smoke. I don't
Adam
recognise that one.
Eldridge. So, and Phil. Ali
Morning,
Beggs,
Adam.
Miguel
Isn't
Sutcliffe.
Adam? Has Adam been away? I'm sure I've seen he's been away. Yeah, I want to say Saudi or something. But anyway, right. Our ginger and garlic is cooking. I mean, have a look, Andy. Cooking down quite nicely. Looking good. So what we need to do is get the other ingredients in there. So I need a few things. We're just going to heat it all through, get it nice and hot. So we need some treacle. So a couple of tablespoons-ish. That's a couple of tablespoons in my book. Treacle. We need about a tablespoon-ish. Tamarind. Don't go mad. It's, quite bitter. To counteract that, this sauce, that's getting hot now, that's good. A little bit of sugar, a couple of teaspoons, 125 grams. It's a lot more than a couple of teaspoons.
That's a load of sugar.
Yes.
Barbecue sauce is generally quite
Barbecue sauces are really bad for you.
As I say, we've got a set of gloves close by.
A what?
Don't pick that
Yeah.
No,
don't touch
no,
that.
I'm not going to touch that thing. I'm going to get the rest of the treacle off the spoon.
How are those potatoes doing?
Potatoes aren't boiling yet. They will take a little while. And I've got a glass over here with a bit of water in it, just to water it down a little bit. Just going to put like 4 tablespoons in. Give it a whoosh. And then we're just going to let that cook through for a minute or 2. It smells good. Right, I'll bring it over to the side so it doesn't get too hot. I'm going to bring our potatoes over the hot bit and shut. Right, again, I'm all sticky, so I'm just going to wash my hands. Any questions, Helena?
No questions.
No questions. Did anyone try any of the recipes from last week? We had the goat chops. We had the goat, what's the mince? Keema. Oh, we had that for dinner in the evening. It was delicious. So, right, I'm going to go over here. This is going to get messy. Right, hopefully 175, 176. We're a little bit low. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to open it right up. Get it a little bit hot. It doesn't really matter. So what we've got to do with this chicken, and we'll probably have to do it in batches, is it's going to go into the flour. It's already got egg on it, and then just straight in. Yeah, it's just starting to boil nicely. So chicken, into the oil. They're like little goujons. They shouldn't take too long. I'm using thighs. You could use chicken breast. I just think thighs have got better flavour, and to be honest, so much cheaper. I buy them with skin and bones, and then just bone them. Dead easy. Take the skins off, bone them. But if you want to pay double, you can buy them already done. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. Few in there. We'll leave it open. Top open a bit. I'm going to wash my hands. And then, we'll have some goujon. So we need to make sure the chicken is cooked through. So, 74 degrees C minimum when it comes out. If you want, you can go a bit further with thighs. If you're cooking breast, try and get it roughly when it's around 74, so it's not, you don't dry it out too much. It'll be much better. Right. Sauce. Let's have a little look. Oh yeah. Boiling away. This is like a little marinade. What I'm going to do, because it's hot, I'm going to take it over and grab my gloves. grab my basting brush. Should have got the big green egg one, but I didn't. And we'll take it over and we'll start doing those ribs. Now, how many of you think will like this, and who wants the other? Who knows? So you've got to be quick with this because they're going to go past. You could stop it, but it works. An absolute treat. I'm going to do 2 lots with this and 1 lot with Sweet Baby Ray's. So these, by doing it directly like this, I think you can cook them in probably 3 hours. These are just baby backs, so they'll probably cook in around. What's that making noise? Oh, it's the motor. Right. What's that noise? Shouldn't really put that straight on there. I'll put it on the sink. But yeah, they cook in about 3 hours. A little bit faster because you're basically doing them direct. So a bit of Sweet Baby Ray's on there. Now, when you're making ribs, you can either do these like these direct, or you could. I nearly grabbed the pan with a hand then. You could do what's called the 3-2-1 method, which is basically you cook them indirectly. So you'd have your convector in there, cook them indirectly for 3 hours, then wrap them in foil, cook them for 2 hours, and then unwrap them and cook them for an hour. And then I normally put the sauce on in the last half hour. You don't want to do it much earlier than that, the sauce, because it's got that much sugar in there, it will burn. So, but what you do need to do is adjust those timings. So baby backs will cook in about 4.5 hours if you use that method. Faster if you do them direct. So adjust those, and I tend to do longer for the first stint, less for the wrapped bit, and longer, and the same for the end. So I'd probably, for baby backs at 4.5 hours, I'd probably do 2 hours, an hour. How many is that? And an hour, and an hour, no, half an hour at the end, something like that. That makes sense? Yeah, question.
Does the carousel fit into the Weber skewer ring?
Does the carousel fit into the Weber skewer ring? Don't understand that. It's got, the carousel comes with its own ends that will fit onto any of the skewers. All the skewers are the same, pretty much the same size. So the Let's Q skewer is spit is the same size as the Joe Tisserie is the same size as the ones I've had for Weber's before.
It's John Fritshaw, so maybe we can reach out.
Yeah, just give us a ring, John, afterwards or something. Right, let's have a look at these. Crisping up nicely. It's a bit hotter now, so these first batch won't be as good as the second batch will be. 75, they're done almost. I'm going to give them another minute or two just to crisp up, and then we'll put another batch in. Yeah, reach out to us, John. I don't understand that. If you're talking about going on the Let's Q, if I open it up, sorry, I'll go this side of your hand. These end bits come with these, so you can see there's like a little bolt here that it hangs on, if that makes sense. And but it also does have its own skewer system, so you could take one of the trays out and put 2 skewers in, or you can take 2 trays out and put 4 skewers in, but it is just good to balance it all a little bit. We'll flip some of these over. The only thing you've got to be careful of is don't put anything in that's top heavy. I tried to do pheasant on here, I think I told you this story, and I put one of the pheasants in, and as soon as I did that, it flipped them over and they fell in the charcoal. So you've got to, if you can't put big heavy stuff on, but otherwise it's pretty good. You do need to try and balance them in the middle, sort of thing. Right, let's baste them on the other side while we can, and then we'll go and rescue those chickens. So the racks with 2 lots of mini ones are the Indian ones. That is Sweet Baby Ray's. It's multitask.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's the one I put the wrong way up. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah. No, I've got the sauce.
Oh.
I don't need to check the sauce. I've got it. I'm using it. Right. But what you don't want to do when you're basting these things is cook them too long, because it will burn. All that sugar will just burn straight away. So 1 little rack of normal and 2 of Indian. Here we go. Yeah, hang on a sec. Let's get this shut. We'll just rescue those. I'll take one of these over. We'll get the next set in and then we'll do a recap. So, chicken is just going into a bowl with some paper towel in there just to let it drain. They look nice. So I'll put the next batch in. You don't want it to be too much corn flour on here.
Too quick chucking it in.
Sorry. Just watch your fingers when you pop it in there. You don't want to burn yourself. It is really hot oil. And then what we're going to do with these, we've got another sauce to go with them. I think I can hear guests out there.
Yeah.
They're coming by the gate. Right. Another batch done. Right, just go wash my hands. Go on, Helena.
Has anyone got a hangover today?
Go in there. Go over, Andy, and we'll come over. Andrea, done that again.
Has anyone got a hangover today? Alex, do you want a double hands up on that one?
Oh, who's that?
Alex Pemberton.
Oh, Alex. Not going out on the bike then. Alex does a lot of cycling. I watch him on Strava. Very good. Right, how are potatoes doing? Come on, they're nearly boiling. Let's give them a little zhuzh.
Sue's doing some goat today.
Oh, morning. Good on you, Sue.
Now, Ali Beggs is doing a roast chicken tomorrow. He then said he's going to then turn some of it into a pie for Monday and soup for Tuesday.
Wowzers. Sounds epic. What sort of pie?
Chicken. It's all
Chicken.
coming off the chicken.
Oh,
That
I
was
missed
the key
that.
point.
Sorry, I missed that bit. Wasn't listening.
Oh my arse.
Oh, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Right. Where are we at? I'm cheating. I'm buying rotis. After all that, I have left my knife. Huh?
Oh.
Is it gone?
Mum's just helping herself.
I've left my knife inside after all that, Helen. I'm having a mare. Right. Yeah, just push. You could have come in that way. Anyway. Morning, guys. You can show who's here. Sneaking in. Whole family. For those of you-
Morning.
Hi everyone.
Here they
Come
come.
back now, Andy. Right, we're going to feed them all in a minute. To go with our chip butties, we've made a tomato, almost pickle. So there's some mustard seeds, some garlic, some tomatoes. I'll post the recipe, but made it this morning just to speed it all up. Thank you for the knife. Look at this, an audience. I haven't had an audience. Terrible. Right, we've got some garlic, not garlic, some methi roti, so fenugreek seed roti. So we're going to do those. That's doing, ribs are doing, chicken we need to get off. Next lot, see how that's doing. See how that's done. 58, so a little bit longer on those. And then we can fry those. Just going to mix it, see what it tastes like. Lovely. What are you worrying about? No, it's good. They've got to soften up. Right. Shouldn't eat and cook at the same time. Sorry guys, we're a little bit behind time and you're early. That's great. So we're going to cook those. Those are going to take a little while. Worried I haven't got time to get them done, but we'll work that out. Right, another egg. This is a bonus. On here, we've got a chilli. Looking nice. Just some chilli beef.
Smells amazing.
So we're going to put that on some tacos. Only because we've got more people here. So what we're going to do... Oh, this is filthy. While that chicken cooks. You're going to love this, kids. You like cheese, don't you? Yeah. This is disgusting. I saw it in... I saw it in Costco. It had to be done. We will put it on the side. It is American horrible cheese goo.
I think we're the only ones actually going to like it.
Well, that's fine.
That's why he bought it.
I just wanted to see what it would taste like. So we're going to put some horrible American.
Franco says it's horrible.
Who says? Franco. Franco says that. Oh, I'm sure Franco does. You can only get this size tin. It was cheap.
Honestly, you should see what other size.
It wasn't expensive. So we got.
No, we're not getting a lot of love.
No, but we thought we'd do it. Just a bit of fun. So we'll get the chicken off in a minute. We're going to put some nachos on a tray.
Phil said, I nearly bought some of that, but it's massive.
Yeah.
Oh, come and get it, Phil.
Yeah. And it probably only lasts a week. So those of you who's coming next week, you've got family next weekend, you might get to do it twice.
Martin Hawkins just said, throw the cheese away and eat the tin.
It is going to be awful, but I'm going to put some on there. Anyway.
Oh, Mark from Smoke Fine Food is not impressed. You should know better.
I thought it would what do you mean?
It's very controversial.
Yeah.
Jeanette Harvey, not sure.
No, I think it's going to be horrible. Let's just see how these are doing. So far behind. Oh, they're not soft yet. But our ribs will be good. So what we might do...
John Pritchard is a fan.
He's a fan.
With a beer and NFL on the TV. Wonderful.
There you go. Thank you, John. I thought pouring it over a burger might be quite nice. Who knows? Anyway, let's get our ribs and get those on here, and then we can get some cut up for the kids so they can eat something. Oh, look at those. Just going to flip them one more time.
They smell amazing.
Yeah. All right, flip them over. Give them another 2 or 3 minutes. We'll get the chicken off, and then we're laughing. Right. What you're going to see. Get this chicken out. That'll be done. Yeah, you can go and grab those. You get the last lot of chicken in. So people, I can't believe people don't want the stinky, horrible American style goo.
No, Franco's saying pour it in the bin.
I'll put it on the side.
Jeanette Harvey, I'm just saying this because Helena's running around.
Oh, yeah.
Jeanette Harvey says that it might be okay after a few beers. So
Well,
I think
Mama's
that
been on
might
it
be.
all morning. Oh, my nose. Sorry about that. Yeah. Well, Mama's been on the cocktails. We'll get her to try it. What do you reckon? Right, last of the chicken in. Just let that'll take 5 minutes. I'm just going to get the hands a wash. Then we'll get the ribs off. Right. How are we doing? Doing badly on time. Alright, let's move that out of the way for a sec. So far behind today. First 2 lots out. That is our sweet baby Ray's one. And these 2 are, oh, nearly tipped them in, are Indian style-ish. So, should let them rest, but we're gonna just go for it. under them there. Put these separate to the others. You're going to have to wait 2 minutes, they're hot. Definitely falling apart. Chicken's on. Can you see if those are softened at all? I'm going to run out of time, but anyway. Oh! It's alright, Mama does that all the time. I've got to fry them, so I will grab them in a second. Perfect. You throw them around, don't you, Mama?
Yes, I do. Over your shoulder.
As soon as you've finished one of these, she chucks them over the
Not in
shoulder.
front of the kids, Mum.
Yeah, not in my garden.
No.
Not in my garden. Terrible. We'll wipe this down and we'll then drain those potatoes and get them frying.
Have you got? Oh, you have got.
Sorry? Yeah, I've got a colander. Oh, I feel flustered today now.
It's because you've got an audience.
Yeah.
You've unnerved him.
Right. So, potatoes have been boiling away nicely. I'm just going to grab a set of gloves. We're going to use a wok in this one. What we're going to do then is fry these potatoes. So, let's take the surfaces out. Get the wok in, get that warmed up. So this is roughly 180, 200. We're going to get these and drain them. Probably shouldn't have done that straight onto the patio, but sort that out afterwards. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't thinking there. I've just put turmeric straight on there. Just pour that bucket, Helena. Helena, pour the red bucket. Anyway, sorry, I've just put turmeric on my patio. Right. So, our potatoes need to fry now, so we're going to fry them in this wok. I'll fry them in. Yeah, I'll fry them. Get that out of the way. So you can see they're breaking up a little bit, but you want to fry them. And then we're going to go in with those into the rotis. So we need to warm those rotis up. So what I'm going to do, just wrap them in a bit of foil. Could you get me my bigger pan?
Bigger pan? Oh, cast iron.
Not the cast iron, well, any, the solid Technics, the big one. So I'm going to put the rotis in there, and we just put them on to warm up. And then if we need some more, we can do some more. So you go on this side. Ooh, that cheese, Franco, you're going to love it.
Oh, I really don't know that I want to.
Just warming it through, look at that. Oh,
It looks like custard.
it does look like, it looks like really rich custard. So we'll move it out the way. We'll put our rotis on. And then we're going to use that to make our nachos, but you won't see that because that's extra. Right. We have, I feel my apron's come undone.
Oh,
That's perfect. The big, the one with no handle, that doesn't fit the apron. Thank you all. So we've got one of these. Pop that over there. We're going to get a last chicken out and then we're going to fry it. So let's just check it's done. Yeah, 80 odd. Cheese, I've just done it. Well, yeah. You back?
back in, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I think it's the pergola. the pergola interferes. So now, doing what I'm about to do, you need to be a little bit careful. So I'm going to take a wok off that has got hot oil in it. So I'm just going to pop it in underneath there. I'm just going to get surfaces. What time are we at? I'm way behind. aren't I?
12:06.
Okay, oh no, we're all right. Right, we'll get our bigger pan. This is one of the solid techniques. Big Green Eggs new pans. We'll use it like a wok. So we'll get it in there and get a bit of oil on it. It's over there. Somebody try the ribs. Well, you can all try the ribs. Right, let that warm up. Come on, who's going to have some? Get in. So those ones the kids will definitely like. I want to try these. You'll definitely like those, Amelia.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah. I'll keep mine to myself. Good time.
Perfect.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. Right. Back over here. So, in our pan, we want it to warm up. I'm just going to chop in some spring onions. Whoop, lost a couple. Spring onions going in. I think we could go back in and we can start frying it in there as well. And now I've made a sauce to go with this, which I have. Where have I put it? Behind you. So, in this sauce, and it will warm up as we put it on. I've got some. Excuse me, some black vinegar, but you could just use normal white wine vinegar, some corn flour, some Shaoxing wine, and some chicken stock. And then I'm going to put some mango chutney in. So we'll get some of this in, just to coat them a little bit. Whoop. Oh, that's going to be good. Alright, I need to go and whiz up. Lost a bit over the side, but anyway. I'm going to go and whiz up these other potatoes. Is everyone nice and sticky? Oh. Bit more oil needed in those. Just going to chuck a tiny bit of oil on. And then we'll start making them. Just want to crisp these up. I'll make one up so you can just see, just for the end, and then we'll do the rest for afterwards. So I'm going to grab one of our rotis, next to our lovely cheese sauce. Oh yeah, it's nice and warm. It's nearly shut. Right, I will do it on the. I'll do it on this corner of the board. We'll grab some of our fried potato. We have to make a couple of these. But... So I'm going to get some of that in there. Then have some of our tomato chutney. This is sour, so to go with it I want some sweet, so I'm going to add cheese. No, not cheese, mango. A little bit of mango. And then we're going to roll it a bit like you would a taco, but this is going to be a little bit tricky. Ooh. because I'm a messy bugger. Let's put that one. Let's do it that way around. There you go. I've made a right mess, as usual. Right, so we've got that. We can get our chicken out. Oh yes. Looking superb. Smelling good as well, isn't it?
Smells gorgeous.
Oh, I'll come back and
I'll close it.
Unless you shut it.
Got it. Yeah.
Sure. So to go with this, let's move our ribs over a little bit. Let's move that over. I'll make some more of those and throw some better photos of those. We've got our gunpowder chicken. Bit of red onion to go over it.
Don't forget your slaw.
Yeah. Little bit of red onion. Got to have some chilli. Get to pick that off, kids. A little bit of coriander. Put that on the ribs because they'll look nice as well. And then what you could do, if you're into it, has anyone got nut allergies? No. I'm going to put a couple of peanuts on, but I'm just going to squash them a little bit. These are raw peanuts, which you can get from most Asian supermarkets. Do for that. Squeeze out a little bit of lemon over because it's going to be quite. There we go. And then we've got an Asian slaw. So very quickly, we have white cabbage. We've got some red onion. We've got some sultanas, some coriander, bit of chilli. Going to give all those a little bit of a zhuzh. Could have done a bigger bowl. Yeah. Can I grab me a bigger bowl? I don't know why I put it in a little bowl like that. It's Helena picked it. Say that while she's not here. She'll be back in a second. And then we've got a dressing to go with it. This is some black mustard seeds that fried off. A little bit of oil. Some white wine vinegar. Some molasses. We've used pomegranate. And you need about 4 or 5 tablespoons. Probably enough. I'll use it with a spoon. It smells good as well. So a little Asian influence slaw. Let's go on the side. Where can you get that? Bit of a space for it. Done. Made a right mess. And then we've got nachos. So, ribs cooked on the Let's Q with the Let's Q carousel. We got Indian fish finger sandwiches. So basically,
not
fish finger, chips, butties, potatoes, and I need to zhuzh those over there in a minute. Potatoes in roti. We've got a slaw, and then we've got our gunpowder chicken, which is chicken thighs, but you could use. Have I burnt it? Not quite. Doing well. So there you go. Any questions, Helena?
Hang on, I can't do questions.
You do the questions, I'll do this.
Next session goes that the slaw recipe will be put on your website.
The which? Slaw?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Asian
absolutely. They'll all go up on the website, hopefully this weekend. Yeah, and we're going to make some more of these then for the kids. I'll put them out of the way for a second. Any questions?
No,
Any
I
finish?
think everyone's quite liking the idea of.
Minus the cheese sauce.
Just try not to do so much at once.
Yeah.
Why do I do that every week?
I don't know.
Couple of things. Thank you to those of you who bought big green eggs this week, and it was more than one, which is great. The tomato space, I think I've said, is going to change. There'll be a new model. We will have that, and so I will have them in stock before Christmas. There's a wasp, Andy.
I know.
How much you like them.
Yep.
So I will be selling my Kamado Space Unit. So if anyone wants to make me an offer,
Where are you planning on putting those units?
thanks, Helena.
Oh,
Yeah.
DIVORCE.
Yeah, something like that. There's 10 units coming before Christmas.
In the garage.
In the garage.
I think Franco might have
Yeah.
something to say about that.
Seriously.
Franco, can you come and sort my garage out? So yeah, we'll have the new units in, and the introductory offer on those will be that I'll install them for nothing.
Yeah,
What
Rob's.
did Franco say?
No.
Rob's barbecue says orcs.
Orcs, yeah, orcs. So yeah, but otherwise, lots of Let's Qs. They all came in this week. Lots of charcoal, lots of thermopens, lots of meters. We've got the new meter block with just 2 probes in stock. And I think, I'm going to find out, but I think you can take your existing ones and then add it to it so it can be Wi-Fi.
Franco suggested that you could use that cheese as a mortar for laying extra paving slabs.
Yeah, probably, it's probably a good use of it. Anyway, we're done. So thank you for watching. It's 1:15. It's bang on. Not bad. We will see you. We are back. No, we're not here next.
I don't know.
No, we're not here next week. So we will be back 2 weeks' time.
Unless you decide otherwise.
No, we're not here next week. We've got family over. It's chaos. So no.
Stuart, I'll get Nick. Whiskey for a brisket. I'll get Nick to talk to you. How much are they? 2 probe meters.
They're on the website. They're in stock. Couldn't tell you off the top of my head. 2 something. But they're cheaper than they are from buying them from Meter. Anyway, yeah, perfect. Thank you, everyone. We will see you all not next week, 2 weeks' time. Cheers. What?
Someone said you need a lock up.